Chapter 173. Han Yi travels the mortal world, slays demons, and attains complete sword art mastery 3. The man took in the handsome, assertive figures around him, his expression thoughtful. The Black Wine Cave, it seems to be the target of my first mission, he mused. Having reviewed the mission details, Han Yi was certain. This Black Wine Cave was a stronghold of demons. A year ago, a snake demon settled there. It was far from the great joust court, establishing itself as a sovereign ruler, and turning the surrounding area into a deserted land. This mission is worth 600 testing points. It's not a trivial amount. The demons are about foundation establishment level. For me, it's a piece of cake. After gathering all the information and paying with small silver coins, Han Yi instantly embarked on his journey to the Black Wine Cave. Night fell on the Black Wine Mountain. The nocturnal moonlight spread across the ground like a blanket of frost, illuminating every corner of the Black Wine Mountain. After a while, Han Yi stood still on a rock atop the mountain, directing his gaze forward. The occasional hissing sound broke the silence, countless red lights flickering, and a fetid scent of snakes pervaded the area. "Who are you?" A thin man with green serpent-like eyes and a pale face, wearing a dooley hat and flicking out a slender tongue, stared intently at Han Yi in front of him. Han Yi did not answer, but instead closed his eyes, his spiritual sense expanding out from the sea of consciousness. He discovered some people trapped up there, evidently captured by the demons of Black Wine Mountain. His icy gaze, sharp as lightning, locked onto the demons below. The numerous serpent demons felt an overwhelming force bearing down on them. Seeing that Han Yi remained silent and sensing his formidable aura, the thin man realized that anyone who comes to Black Wine Mountain in the deep of the night was not a force for good. He had to respond bravely. "I acknowledge that you are very strong. However, there are thousands of small demons on Black Wine Mountain. With the snake mother backing me, how will you handle us if you kill me?" "Killing you altogether," Han Yi responded indifferently. As his fingers came together, the illusory image of a golden core rose behind him, radiant and eye-catching. After speaking, a surge of profound sword pierced forward from where he raised his hand. Sweeping towards the ground like a dragon racing across, it slashed any encountered snakes into two, regardless of their color or skin pattern. Seeing this, the lean man's pupils contracted, his eyes filled with terror. This human cultivator in front of him was too powerful, way beyond his ability to handle. A crimson flying sword rushed out with immense force. Riding parallel to the ground, it lunged towards the thin man. With the sword slicing down, the wind howled around it while a murderous aura surged along the blade like a solid hand, choking the throats of the demons, instilling unspeakable fear. This scene chilled the green-eyed serpent man to his core. He hastily revealed his true form, a giant green python 20 meters long, letting out a howl. Seeing him so imposing, Han Yi initially thought he was about to fight back. But to his surprise, the giant python turned tail and slithered towards the back of the mountain, disappearing into the dark forest. Apparently, he had taken to his heels. The smaller serpent demons crowded around, buying time for their leader's escape. Trying to escape, a cold sneer escaped Han Yi's lips. The crimson spiritual sword candle flame rapidly gave chase, easily matching the python's speed. When the green python was halfway to escape, boom, a thunderous noise rang out. The next second, a terrifying arc of blue lightning flashed from behind. Rolling thunderbolts bit at whoever they could reach. Crash! It smashed the giant rock wall, causing a shower of rocks to fall down and blocking the green python's escape route. The giant python transformed back into a man, his face grave as he looked up at the swordsman appearing in midair. The sword emanating from the blade was pure and sparkling, sometimes resembling a burning phoenix, sometimes flowing like a green river. Upon closer examination, it turned out that this man had several types of magic powers on him. Standing on the fallen rocks, Han Yi's gaze was as calm as still water as he held his long sword in hand. "If you dare to kill me, the snake mother won't let you off," roared the thin man. No sooner had his words ended than a flash of crimson sword zipped past, slashing him cleanly into two parts. A profusion of green blood poured out, revealing the original form of the green python. Clang! After the slashing blow, there was no pause. It landed on falling rocks and cleaved deeply into them. For an instant, it was as if the sky was illuminated. The mountain wall split in two instantly, revealing a smooth cut. As it collapsed, the sound of falling stones rang in everyone's ears. The power of this sword Che was indeed terrifying. Han Yi grabbed and retracted his spirit sword candle flame promptly. The rotating golden core slowly retracted, and the illusory image of the golden yang core behind him disappeared. He stroked the bloodless blade, murmuring, "I never imagined that I've attained sword art mastery, capable of the astonishing sword flourish I managed on the deck of the Black Abyss River. However, all these are thanks to Miss Chu. It's been 3 years. I wonder how she's doing now. After so long, it'd be great to pay her a visit if I have time." Han Yi looked at the empty demon lair and knitted his brows. He took out instructions for the next mission from his storage ring and squinted. Next stop, Great Zhou Imperial City, Dragon Capital.